I've always been asked if master's program abroad is hard. I do not have a specific answer to this question because I haven't been to all the master's program abroad. And what I would definitely say is just that it is different. It is different from your bachelor's degree. So if you're just seeing my videos for the first time, I say welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're seeing this video, I hail you. Please subscribe so you continue to see my value-packed content. Today I'll be sharing a broad perspective about master's program abroad based on my own personal experience. And Olaito, my very good friend, said I should talk about how I was able to handle my academics and other aspects of my life. So I'll also be sharing that today. So note that this video is just less than 10 minutes. Please don't go away, don't rush. Just wait and listen to what I have to share. And trust me, it's going to help you if you're on this journey. Is master's program abroad really hard? The only yardstick that I will be using to gauge this is my undergraduate studies. And the question I often ask myself is, did my undergraduate studies actually prepare me for the master's program that I'm currently doing? I will say yes, but maybe not necessarily 100%, because I thought that some of the courses that we ought to have done, some of the softwares, for example, I have a background in electrical and electronics engineering, and the major software that we could have used is MATLAB. We were introduced to MATLAB, but we did not get to do it in detail, which kind of slowed my learning in my master's program. So I thought I would have loved if we did more on MATLAB back when I was in my undergraduate studies. So another thing is not even only electrical engineering, like some of my colleagues wish that they had been taught better on some tools that they use in their own field. But then, now that I have concluded my first year, I realized that I may have failed if somehow my undergraduate studies did not prepare me for this life, for this study abroad life. Okay, maybe it's hard, but not with respect to the fact that it is abroad, but with respect to the fact that it is an advanced program, it is master's. So it should be tougher than your bachelor's. And remember that when we were in bachelor, some of us did courses that we actually prayed that we would pass the course because of how difficult it was. So it's a steep step because you're going higher. It's not going to be as smooth as you would want it to be. So generally, I would say it is challenging. But then, if you work hard enough, ask questions, work with people, pray, and swallow your pride, then things will go well for you in your master's program. My opinion about master's program is that it opens your eyes to real world experience, real life experience, how the things you've learned as an undergraduate are actually applied, and you just learn more things generally. That's my own personal opinion. So I was having a conversation with a senior colleague at my workplace around career and future goals, and he mentioned that your undergraduate teaches you what, from your undergraduate you know what, then for your masters you were able to figure out how, then for PhD you're asking why. So that's just the way masters is. Okay, while many say school is a scam, particularly the university education, because of how flawed the system is, it opens doors of opportunities to so many. So don't join them to say school is a scam. Having a master's opens doors of opportunities for you. So my general mindset around it, and I think the mindset that everyone should have, is that it is a journey to a higher level. It may not necessarily be easy, but I have put through in several areas of my life, and this will not be an exception. So it's like several other areas of my life that is challenging, that I need to do some work and figure it out. So that is the mindset that everyone should have it. Like, okay, I am in this program, I have been selected into this program, I have all it takes to get the job done. So how can one succeed? How can you succeed in your master's program abroad? I'll be sharing with you things that helped me. The first one will be that you should be interested in succeeding. you should actually show that interest in succeeding, because it affects every other aspect of your master's program. And on this, the second one will be understanding your strengths and what works for you. For some of us, we study every day, almost every day, because we understand that if we study close to exam period, we'll get confused and we may eventually fail. While for some other people, that is when the adrenaline or the energy comes up. They just study like 2 days to exam, 1 week to exam. If you're not like that, don't try it during your master's program. And always keep in mind that the workforce is waiting for practical solutions. And this, I think, master's program opens your eyes to. While you want to have good grades, you also want to think about your relevance after your master's program. That is very important. You have it somewhere at the back of your mind. Okay, all of these things that I'm learning, how will I be applying them in the workforce? Because that is what they actually need when they need somebody to, when application is open for a job or an internship role, they actually need somebody to solve a problem. So yeah, having it at the back of your mind that, okay, how can these things I'm learning help me in the nearest future? You should also keep that in mind. Also, you want to start applying for jobs as soon as possible, not because you need it at the moment, but because you want to know how strong your CV is and test run its optimization for ATS. ATS is applicant tracking system, which is very important. If your CV is able to pass through that, just know that you could get to the interview stage. So you're looking for how best to write your CV. When you keep throwing your application and no response, I think it should give you a concern. You should give everyone a concern. So you're checking, is my CV actually optimized? So that's one of the things you should do while you're having your master's program. And also, when you feel exhausted and overwhelmed, speak to a friend, pray to God about it, and journal. This really helped me. Whenever I'm facing challenges, I just write down. I ask myself, why do I feel this way? I write down how I am feeling. I write down why I feel that way, and I write down what I am going to do about it. So that kind of releases your mind from the burden. And when you start feeling like maybe you're not as smart as you've always known yourself to be, you should just calm down. You should calm down. You should know that you will not always be the smartest in the room. There are definitely individuals that are more smart than you. It is meant to happen. But what you should keep in mind is that whatever you don't know, figure out how to know it by asking questions. You and the other individuals, you're not on the same journey. So it's hard not to compare yourself with other persons. But what you should keep in mind is that always remind yourself, because that's what I do. I always remind myself that, okay, we do not have the same direction in life. So this is where I am going, this is where they are going. It's so different. So I should focus on, how do I want to get to where I am going? What will I need to get to where I am going? So this is what you should also keep in mind. Finding a way around living your life while studying is also relative, because it depends on how intensive your master's program is. And the question of balance, I think that was Olaiton's question. The question of balance, I don't think it actually really works out, because there will definitely be one or two things that comes higher than the other at that stage of your life. Okay, for example, I'm doing my master's program. I'm on holiday right now, but if I was in school, the things that come first are my academics and my prayer life and my family. So those are the things that come up. My social life, I don't know, but yeah, I try as much as possible to socialize amongst my colleagues. But aside that, I don't think I do more of social. So it depends on your kind of person and what works for you. For me, I relax by seeing movies. So those are the things that's what I really do to relax, and calling friends and family. So that is just what I have to share today. I hope you've taken note of one or two things. and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. If this video resonates with you, please share. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.